Hello, everybody. We're back with more PvZ DLC Edition. Now, by skipping to 5.9, it seems that it also auto-completes all the minigames that were in the base game, and puzzles and survivals. What I will do is I will alternate between playing a vanilla minigame and one that's in the DLC edition, new to the DLC edition. Because I will be playing them in hard mode, which will make even the regular minigames more difficult. I've heard bad things about Invisible. So let's begin with Zombotany. Okay. So let's think about this. Let's try one of these plants I unlocked at the end of the last stream. Let's try electric pea. And chili pepper and pickled pepper. Yeah, this should work. Hopefully. Actually, no, I'll go blood orange, not lemonade. I need more early game, I think. Hello, everyone in the chat. The superstar fruit. There's a lot of stuff to try out. I think for this level I want to try electric pea. Yeah, blood orange is such a good early game plant, because that's going to solve this wave. I think I can do a funny pickled pepper play here. Honestly, that's funny. Hard mode arguably makes Zombotany a little easier in some regards, because you can get walnut zombies earlier. And walnut zombies are a lot easier to deal with than pea shooter zombie spam. Oh, that is some really good damage on the electric pea, honestly. For something that's area of effect and hits multiple rows. It's actually kind of crazy how well that seems to work. And that is a special trophy to mark that I've beaten the minigame on hard mode. The Grand Trophy. Walnut zombies are just bucket heads that aren't vulnerable to magnet. That is the only difference. Yes, there is a Plasma Pea, the Great Wall of Nuts, also known as Art Challenge Walnut in the Limbo page, but with a modified zombie selection, as you can see here. So with that in mind, I need an anti-air, ideally, for Scarecrow, or just something that's good at walling them, I guess, which I do have walnuts. Let's go with Pepper Pulps. Let's try Pepper Pulp. And then... again, Blood Orange is just so good. Hurricane... I could go with Aloe Vera, I think, to help heal stuff up. Not 3 Peter Squash. And... lemonade. Yeah, they changed it in an update. I remember Shooting Star apparently had a very difficult unlock condition, and they just made it a shop plant. Because people did not like the unlock condition. Oh wow, the eyes follow you? Huh. Neat. Might be a slow process because I don't have Imitator, but I'm sure it'll be easy enough. Okay, Pepper Pult, are you any good in this game? Okay, you do like 2.5 Ps of damage, I guess. How about the splash? About half of that, okay. No. Okay, I will probably have to hurricane you. I don't want you to eat the aloe vera. Too late. Oh well. Okay, let's get down an extra column of pepper pulps, because I will need them. Thank you, Ladder Zombie, for making that walnut safe when it was so close to being eaten. I wonder if you can blow away a mid-jump pole vaulter with Hurricane, actually. We established that the Charge Guard combo works in the last stream, so... Okay, honestly, I might need to have taken this a bit more seriously. I am a little worried at the moment that the front walnuts won't be able to be kept alive very easily. Okay, that doesn't work. Okay, let's get rid of these ladders already. They're annoying me. Okay, one more walnut recharge is all I need to last. Ladder zombie saved that walnut for me. There we go. Let's go back to walnut bowling now then. Yeah, Pepper Polt seems pretty decent. When I get to Walnut Bowling 2, it'll be very funny to see if they've done anything about the cheese strategy for Walnut Bowling 2, where you just don't use regular walnuts. Because if that still works, it kind of trivializes hard mode a bit. I'm gonna say Pepper Polt is not a repeater Polt. It is not that much damage. It's like 25% more than a Cabbage Polt. So if it didn't have Splash, it would be worth 125 some. The Splash is pretty decent though. Money. Okay, let's like take this a little seriously now, because I don't have mowers to fall back on, and that is a lot of zombies, and I don't have a lot of Explodo nuts. Walnut bowling is definitely a losable level if I play this badly. Okay. Ah, fine. Nice, nice, a plant. Okay, can I clear out this wave? Yes, I can. One Explodo Nut is enough to guarantee it, I'm pretty sure. And I see spam. I wasn't really paying attention to chat because I knew one of my moderators was in there, so I didn't expect any problems to arise. Sunny day. Okay, this looks like the same zombie loadout that the level has in the Limbo page. I can only assume to offset extra sun from the sky that there are more zombies spawning or something. Let's go with shooting stars. Right. The one time you're out of the chat is when it happens. Oh well. Happens. Yeah, I'll do this, and then I'll do coffee bean magnet shroom. May as well try fire shroom, I guess. It's probably not very cost efficient during the day, but does that really matter in this minigame? Not particularly. I'm going with like Squash and Chomper, because Chomper is high cost quick recharge. It's a good way to deal with zombies when you have spare sun. Okay, just a regular zombie. Just 2 zombies. Did they really not buff this level from vanilla? I was expecting a lot more zombies. Well, I guess this will just be an easy sandbox to play around in then. Not like zombies are going to pose any threat whatsoever. Let me move the fire shrooms forward a bit so I can make use of chompers, I guess. Shooting star just being able to hit down every row at once is kind of ridiculous. Even for its price. Is that like... I think it is just 500 sun. For presumably a pea shooter down every row. So it doesn't even charge extra for space efficiency. They didn't even add like gargantuars or any of their giga zombies at all into this. I'm very surprised that it just has the normal wave pacing. After they buffed Art Challenge Walnut with a new zombie selection and everything. Oh, I see. Nice try, but I literally looked down at chat as that started. Hey, at least it, unlike Gardenless, it's an upgrade plant with a long recharge. It is definitely a bit on the overpowered side, but I mean, at least it's not a plant that's going to be good in Endless, I guess, because it doesn't have an area of effect. Next up is Slot Machine. Let's go gambling. Oh, I need 3,000 sun to win? Well, that is a change, especially with the increased waves. Interesting how wave 1 is actually 2 points, not 1. We're at the first flag, and I have 1/10 of the way to the goal. Okay, I'm getting a lot of small bursts of sun, so that's something. flag 2 and I'm a third of the way there. Oh, that row is in trouble. Okay, let's... kind of want to just try and... I don't want to dig up sunflowers for... Oh, nice, a sun jackpot for attackers, because that'll just make it take longer to get to the goal. Do I stop spinning now? I think so. I'm like one sun production cycle away from the goal. There we go. Another grand trophy. So now it's time for unsodded. You know, I should probably, unless I want to just rehash Shooting Star, I should probably buy something from the shop. I guess I could do Orbitus. But you know what my favourite plant in this game is? It's about time I get myself Gloom Shroom. Umbrella Leaf for the bungees, I guess. That is certainly an addition. And then I need early game. Squash alone is probably good enough. Actually, no, I'll go with Blood Orange because it can be used later on to catch the outer rows too. And then I can try and bring like a heavy plant, probably Doom Shroom. I'm sure Lemonade is good for this game, but Doom is probably just better. And since I've already got Coffee Bean anyway. I think that should recharge for the cone head. Yeah. Oh, that will actually catch that basic, huh? Nice. Okay, now I'm kind of covered for everything but bucket heads on the outer rows. Go middle, please. Good, 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 good. I am not worried about the dancers at all. They and their backups die fast enough. I don't think they'll kill any of the Gloom Shrooms. And then the Gloom strategy... I think the Gloom strat should just solo from here. I'm not sure I even need the Doom Shroom, but I've got it there as an emergency button. Coffee Bean cannot be used to boost plants. You're probably thinking of the fact that there's Antler Flower, which speeds up plants in a 3x3 area. Nice try, Bungie. Really, 10 out of 10 for effort. Oh, the positioning here makes it so the backup spawns on the garlic. The front backup. Perfect. You decided to do that right there and then, as soon as I put down that gloom. I guess I'll put down extra umbrellas then for the back. Twin Sunflower is, like, not important outside of survivals and a couple of the challenge levels. The minigames, I do not need Twin Sunflower for at all. And I can Doom Shroom the final wave. I did use Orbitus in one of the adventure levels. I can use it probably in one of the levels coming up. Air Raid seems like a good time to go for it, actually. But first, it's raining seeds, with presumably all the new plants that aren't upgrades added into the pool. Yep. Hello, Loom Shroom. This is probably going to be one of the trickier levels to do. Okay, fine. Okay, can you take that out at its reduced HP? Barely, with a cactus to support. Five, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's bring you in. Okay, well that's... nearly. know where to put the spikeweed, really. That's a shame. This ain't good. No, I don't want a lily pad. I want an attacking plant. Ghost Pepper to the rescue. Or not. I have no pool defense. Help. What do you want me to do with this lily pad? This, I guess? I need attackers, not instas, though. What do I do about the top row now? That's not going to help. Okay, restart. Yeah, as I thought, its raining seeds is going to be a pain. I don't want a cherry bomb. I don't want blood orange. Oh, of course, that's where you spawn. Insta now, please, thank you. I don't want a marigold. This is not going to do anything to the two of you, is it? I need an extra attacker. I don't need lily pads right now, I need attacking plants. Yeah, you can just lose here out of pure bad luck. There was nothing I could have done there. I just didn't get attackers. Okay, now I have a defense that can somewhat handle some zombies. Let's put some forward lily pads. That's a nice repeater. More chompers, okay. Well, that was a good place to put that chomper. I wasted a bee shooter. Oh well. It's only a bee shooter. put down another 3-peater in the range of the Antler Flower. Now that I'm out of the early game, I should be in the clear. Yep, minigames today. I'm alternating between vanilla minigames and the ones added in DLC, though a lot of ones added are essentially just limbo minigames so far. Not an ideal position, but it'll do. The Oak Archer is very similar to Primal P. It has a chance to do critical hits that, in addition to doing extra damage to the zombies, also knock them back. Why thank you good P2? Oh, because he took away the gambling from the knockback in Primal P Shooter? Wow. Bonk is very good at dealing with bungees. Oh, that's neat. Volt Shroom lights up Fog while it attacks. And we're on the final flag, I just realised. And that's another grand trophy. So now it's big time, which, oh, this is like nighttime woods. Okay, this is different. Oh, I see. Pre-picked plants that are all giant-sized. You see, why couldn't they have done something cool with Sunny Day? Does this make the zombies grow in size? Please, Hypnoshroom, please. It would be so funny. Yes! Wait, how do I deal with bushes? Let me test something. Okay, so the potato mine is primal potato mine. Noted. I need to greed a bit more on the sun production, probably. Oh, really, bushes? Ah, that's annoying. That is going to explode. Oh, there's a screen shake every time the giant melon pult attacks. That bee shooter is getting eaten. Thank you, Primal Potato Mine, for saving the middle row there. Okay, I cannot put a potato mine right there just yet. Now I can. Credit where credit is due, they made, like, the screen door zombies kind of threatening, at least in the early game. Just with the the plant selection, the screen doors are kind of annoying. They feel more annoying than the bucket heads somehow, and I don't know why. It's probably because you can't... because they're a lot less effective if you hypnotize them. With that, I don't think you can be hypnotized, can you? No. I think bees basically target whatever zombie is closest to your house in the row. Ice level? Huh. Okay, next up is Begould. This should be a quick one. Oh, 100 matches. That's a difference probably from hard mode then. I keep expecting when I do a match of 4 that the plant's going to do its plant food effect. PvZ 2 has ruined me. Actually, what am I missing now? I cannot see a move there. Okay, quickly pick up the pace here. Five more. 4, 3, 2, 1. There we go. Grand trophy obtained. Sunflowers art lesson. Okay, this one, unlike the walnut one, does not seem to have any zombie changes. This is going to be pretty straightforward, I think. Let's try out Plasma Pea. No eyes, she's blind. Yeah, we need googly eyes again, don't we? Do I even want to use the Fire Pea and Plasma Pea now I think about it? Am I just gonna make do with the Star Fruits? Because there's so much space taken up by the shape I have to make. I don't have a whole lot of room for sun production. Yeah, we'll probably have to wait for a different level to show off that plant. Not like it's that interesting when we've already seen plasma gatlings. That was an easy level. Could have done with some rushy early game threats, I feel. Did I even make it to the first flag? Oh no, now, oh, it's this one. I know what they did to Invisigoul. I have heard the horror stories. I hope my memory is good. Okay. At least the projectiles are visible. So yeah, they did this. Oh! Let's get pea shooters in every row. The Dolphin Rider is in that row. I think. The pool is so badly defended. Oh, what is going on over there? I need more lily pads. I need more walnuts too. I'm so terrified of every Dolphin Rider I hear. Great, there's a Zomboni now. Is that gonna go down? Okay, good. I need a squash badly. 2 probably for the pool. Yeah, I've lost. So that's a fun level.
The zombies are coming.
Okay, let's put the first lily pads in the middle of the pool. Well, the second lily pads, I've got them in the back already. And try and put walnuts in there. If I can find any walnuts, hello? Okay, that was in the... on land. Okay. Just have you attack Walnut. Hope that can take out the Zomboni. Don't really want to use the squash on it. Especially now there's another Zomboni to worry about. Okay. I just have to survive the final flag. I have to squash you. Can I get an ice shroom in here so I can figure out where zombies are? That was horrifying. I never want to play anything like that again. Okay. Air raid. That's a lot of balloons. Well, I am familiar with this. I know exactly what I'm going to be doing. Let's see. I do this. And then I get Orbitus, I think. Because I don't have Cattail yet. I could buy Cattail, but Orbitus is a new plant, so it's more fun. Also Blood Orange, I think, would work as an early game too. And then let's do like Doom Shroom and Cherry Bomb and Lily Pad, obviously. Okay, I'm gonna have to try and save up for a blood orange. If I can save up more, I could go for a plover. Okay, come on, get me to a blover now. The early game in this is extremely tight to do mowerless, which is the hard part here. Thank you. Okay. Flag? Yeah. And I get an Orbitus just in time. Wait, are there not even any basics? Hello. I didn't expect you to actually be doing so well against my Orbitus. I definitely need a second one, ASAP. That should hopefully do enough now. There are so many balloons. I do not trust the Orbitus to hit you. There we go, that was a scuffed strategy, but it worked. And seeing stars is simple enough. I think this is probably just going to be a case of bring good instas to support it. Yeah, let's go with that. Can I put shooting star on them though? I would assume not. Because then they're not the same plant. be the first flag. Well, it's now the first flag and I'm nearly done. Easy level. Halloween was October last year. Ice level. We have ice level here. With a cool new lawn. I see. So I'm guessing these zombies are frozen permanently, but of course, anything that causes them to defrost will still defrost them. And I'm too used to PvZ2's potato mine radius. Well, here we are, getting to see Fire P and Plasma P that I was gonna show off anyway. Oh, that actually, like, defrosts the bucket head. That's funny, because it, like, sets them to a new duration for their freeze. Where's the ice block zombie I saw on the seed select gonna be? Hello? Not sure how well this handles the zombie. Well, I see what ice block does. The Yeti? Wait, does that mean I don't have to play to 410 to get the Yeti in the Almanac? No, okay, he's still not in the Almanac. I do have you. His ice armor makes him 8 times as tough as normal zombies. Toughness low, ice block toughness extremely high, slows plants in a medium area, weak to fire plants. He once walked into a grocery store freezer looking for brains. He never found any, but he did find himself frozen solid. Even for a zombie, some mistakes are chillingly permanent. Fire Pea doesn't ash because Fire Peas have never ashed in any, like, official PvZ game. Only Plasma Pea ashes. Because it's even hotter. Okay, what's Zombiquarium? I need to get to 1,500. Rather than just 1,000. Very interesting gameplay, I know. I feel like they get... I know I'm on fast forward, so maybe that's why, but it does feel like they get hungry faster. I'll go to like 5. That should be a good amount, I think. Very fun game, isn't it? It is funny how PvZ mods, especially PvZ 2 mods, made Fire Peas ash zombies so frequently that a lot of PvZ players just seem to think that's the standard. Like, people have just been conditioned to think that's what happens, when in the actual games, ashing has basically always been insta-kills, never regular fire attacks. I do not have Subway Surfers gameplay to put at the bottom, so if you have a bad attention span, I am so sorry. You'll have to put up with this. Not for much longer, I'm nearly there. And that's that. Now what's Weed Whacker looking like? This is not a Limbo page minigame. This one's fully original. Conveyor belt? Conveyor belt. Okay. Remove dead bushes using your shovel. Okay. Oh, it needs time to refresh before digging again. Wait, is this like a remade version? Is this like what they decided to rework Can You Dig It into? Is that what this is? Oh, and they can grow on plants to stun them. Interesting. Split peas have started appearing. Interesting how this does something no other PvZ1 conveyor does, and makes it so that the plants you get change over the course of the level. That's something that no vanilla PvZ1 level does. You could argue Column Like Useum, but what Column Like Useum does is it just makes it so there's specific there are specific plants you get at the start of the level, and then after that it's random. You know what, I'll put a free Peter on the outer row, why not? Oh, Torchwood, let's go. I've gotten one Torchwood. That's fun. I think we need to abandon the idea of symmetry. I misclicked that shovel. That is not good. Almost there. That was a level. I liked that. That was actually kind of cool, especially how, with you getting better plants as the level goes on, you're encouraged to use the shovel to actually dig up plants as well as the weeds, which means you really have to manage the cooldown on it. That's actually very well designed. Begawed Twist, also known as the minigame most people just spam click. I'm going to use skills I learnt in brutal mode and not spam click it. Misclick. there nothing here? Oh, nice. There. Am I blind? Ah, there we go. There we go. Nice, nice. Wrong pop key. I did not mean to shuffle, I meant to refill a crater. I click on the shuffle, that's what I do. There. Yeah, I learnt this on brutal mode because it punished you with a penalty for any of negative matches for every time you click an invalid match. So I had to learn to actually do it properly. High Gravity. Everyone's favourite limbo page minigame. This is a funny idea for a strategy. I don't need anything that fights off balloon zombies because this is high gravity. Oh, congrats on beating a hard level in Penumbra. That mod scares me. There is a reason I have yet to stream that. 140 plant loss level you beat with 3 losses left. What is going on in Penumbra? Excuse me? Devourer will just solo this level. Oh no, balloon zombie, whatever will I do? Easy level. Big trouble, little zombie. With increased spawn rates, this could actually be kind of mean. Especially no mowers. Yes, please, can I have more pea shooters? I do not need more lily pads. Why is that football zombie not dying? Thank you. Okay, that was actually kind of easy. Grave danger. I think I might want to bring Gravebuster. Oh yeah, oh, not recommended for level? Huh? What do you mean not recommend? Excuse me? But it's a grave spam level. I mean, it's not like they banned it outright, so I guess I'll try and see what happens. With this zombie selection, what plants do I want to bring? I think Mortar Shroom might be a good one, and then I bring maybe... Let's try... I want Area of Effect. Now, I won't even bother with Mortar Shroom. I'll go Fume and Frost Shroom. And then go for Kernel Pulp to add to the stalling for footballs, maybe. Okay, what's gonna happen? Why am I getting extra prep time? In the Limbo page, this is just a level that has graves periodically spawn like every wave. You get an extra grave. Here it's acting more like the potion module from PvZ 2. I see. Oh, I see exactly why I got the prep time. Oh, this is not good. Is Gravebuster not recommended because the graves just spawn too quickly and you're going to be wasting too much sun on them? I'm gonna have to Doom Shroom here, probably. Oh, hold on. Maybe I can hold it off for a wave before I do Doom Shroom. Okay, if I Gravebuster here, does it just like immediately respawn? Okay. I might have been better off actually taking this level seriously and doing like Gloom Shroom rather than Frost Shroom. I'm gonna have to Doom as soon as it's off cooldown. Oh, and the graves are getting closer. Oh yeah, this is a restart. I did not know what to expect from this level. I am just gonna go the easy route out here. Pumpkin Glooms. I'm still gonna try and bring Gravebuster, because if I can get enough sun, I'm sure I can do a good amount of damage with it. I think I can like get money out of it at the very least if I can't fend off some of the graves. Was Vampire really not on the seed select?
We're coming.
Okay, now I can get the Gloom Shroom up. That defends 3 rows pretty handily now. Okay, now let's try busting graves constantly to see if I can keep the front line back. I'm not even gonna bother, that's an annoying place for the football to spawn. I predicted the football there. Yeah, okay, so Gravebuster does like nothing of note to actually mitigate the graves here. But hey, I made extra money thanks to Grave, but wow, I have a lot of money now. I could actually go for 9 seed slots, but I want to see how long I can go with just 8. Portal combat. This is probably not going to be too different to normal. Yeah, this is just going to be pretty normal portal combat. Would have been very funny if they added a 3rd portal set. Oh! Oh, no you don't. Easy level. No, I'm saying it would have been very funny if they added a 3rd set of portals. Obviously it doesn't normally have one, but it would have been a very funny way of adding difficulty for hard mode, considering they did what they've done with stuff like Invisigool. Clearly they have the ability to do some crazy stuff if they want to. Big Trouble Big Zombie. Oh, and that's on Night Roof. Oh, this is going to be a rough one. Please just be a conveyor level so it's simple. Okay, good. If this was Choose Your Seeds, I'd be scared. I will save that loom shroom for... Oh my goodness, you are... That's a melon pult and you are not dying. How much health do you have? Oh my goodness, this is gonna be rough. Nope. Oh my goodness, how much health do you have? I know that only does half an insta-kill, but oh my goodness, it is like quadruple health or something for these zombies. Can you not? Okay. Okay. Almost. How much health do you have? You are a basic being pelted by a melon pult. I need a flower pot for that. I need another flower pot and a hurricane probably, unless a ghost pepper can take you out. Yikes, is all I have to say for that. That's really tough. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, it's quadruple health. The zombies have quadruple HP. So a catapult is probably... yeah, that's got about the health of a gargantua. And of course I'm given instas that do less damage than typical instas too. Okay. I think I'm in a good position. I have a lot of melon pulp. Okay, thank you. That was rough. That was a very tricky level. And from one to another, this is going to be hell, isn't it? Column like you see 'em is already kind of luck-based. I mean, it's not... You're not going to lose normally, even if you have really bad luck. But you can definitely lose roof cleaners from bad luck. And there's an extra flag. There's an extra flag. I have no roof cleaners. This is horrifying already. Yes, please let me pumpkin everything. Now give me more melon pulp? No. Okay. I could really do with an insta here. Oh no, this is not good. This is not good. No, 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 no. That was not the hotkey I meant. I wanted to use those on the Gargs. I have lost already, I think, unless I can get a jalapeno right now. Huh? Hold on. It's savable. Maybe. I have 2 flags of it to go. Explode already before we get to the melon pulp. What do you mean you blew up that late? I got so unlucky there. I got barely any instas. If that were a normal playthrough, I'd have just sacked mowers because I was at the final wave. But there's an extra flag and no mowers to sacrifice. Immediate third melon pulp is amazing, as well as an extra jalapeno. And a squash. This one's just going to be smooth sailing, isn't it? And another jalapeno. I'm not really worried about any explosions here. Meant to do a squash, but whatever. Another jalapeno anyway. I'm not even bothering to deal with the ladders. Another jalapeno? Melon poles. Now I just have to cling on. That got rid of all the ladders, good. 2 jalapenos. I can dump 1 on the jack-in-the-boxes. And 1 on the gargantuars. Oh, that 4th row, the jalapeno didn't get planted. There we go. So, what are we on to now? Dark Stormy Night, my favourite. Okay, we've got some new zombies added in there. Skeletons and lumberjacks, fun. 3 flags, 2. Can I get like an insta or a wall? Because I don't know if I can actually handle the zombies that I've got so far. Okay, that'll probably do. So it looks like this has the same plant selection, minus clover maybe, as the regular 410. Whereas Dark Stormy Night in the Limbo page actually has a completely different set of plants. Oh, skeleton can appear in water. Noted. Oh, there's ice shroom, that's new. I hope the balloon does not spawn in the very one row that I have no cactus. There's a very similar selection of pods to 410. There's no sea shroom and there's no blover though. And in exchange I gain ice shroom. I think I've probably won at this point. There we go. Okay. Next up then, I think it's Bobsled Bonanza. How bad is this going to be in hard mode, I wonder? This is already kind of a tough level. What do I want to bring? Do I want to I should probably get Spike Rock. That would be a good idea. Jalapeno and squash, and then hold on. I don't think I need lily pad actually, which frees me up to bring blood orange. Should be pretty useful against bobsled teams. Anyone else expecting the ice trails to be longer than usual for hard mode? Because I know I was. I feel like that might not have been as much prep time as usual, but that might just be because I was on speed up. Oh, that's perfect. Hold on. A little longer. No early bobsleds. All Zombonis. Thank you. This is going to be easy then. It occurs to me increased spawn rates might make it so that I have to worry a lot more about about the spike rocks getting destroyed. Wait. The shooting stars have splash. Why do they have splash damage? That's broken, excuse me? Okay, that is one spike rock down. Two spike rocks went down, in fact. Oh, they're all going down. Well, although I didn't expect it, Bobsled Bonanza did actually put up a bit of a fight once I got set up. Why the hell is this level 4 flags? Ask George Fan. I don't think this level ever needed to be 4 flags. I can only assume the reason, like the intent behind it in the base game, is that if by being 4 flags, there's enough time for Zombonis to kill some spike rocks. That's about the only explanation I can give. But they've usually only killed 1 or 2 by the end of the level, so I don't know. Free flag bungee blitz. Without mowers. With boosted spawn rates. I don't think they're boosted very much in conveyor levels compared to the base levels, but they are still boosted. That is a good cherry bomb spot if ever I've seen one. Okay, now I think I give up on the front chompers and just go for the chompers in the back. And just hold out. Hunker down, use cherry bombs as efficiently as I can. That top row is scary. Let's get rid of those ladders. There we go. Okay, final wave, but I have no cherry bombs on the conveyor at the moment. Yes, can I, please have a cherry bomb? That's literally all I need to survive is one cherry bomb. Thank you. Zombie nimble, zombie quick. Oh, this always hurts my hands. Okay, let's... I know exactly what I want to do here. I want to do Ice Pea. And let's try Vine Nut too. Yeah, let's see how this goes. If Vine Nut works like Endurian, then it should synergize well with the slows and stuns. Do I want to speed up Zombie Nimble, Zombie Quick? No thank you. Why did I not bring a lily pad? Did it not warn me? Did it not warn me because I had aquatic plant and an aquatic plant and a flying plant? Let me just... Yeah, it didn't warn me for not bringing a lily pad. Okay. I guess I dropped the Tangle Kelp then. Okay, that's enough time on turbo mode. Now I'm done. You know what, I can go back on there for a moment. You know, this level isn't actually too bad when you've been on 2 times speed from the turbo, well, been on turbo mode speed for basically the entire game so far anyway, only slowing down when you really needed to. I wonder if I can use Walnut First Aid with this. I'd have to wait for one of those vine nuts to actually get visibly damaged though, which doesn't seem to be happening. Oh, okay, so that's nice. You can just use first aid directly like that. Well, that wasn't too bad. So, with Zombie Nimble, Zombie Quick over. Garlic Stakeout. I think we do that, whack a zombie and see ing stars, and that's probably it for today. Because this stream's already been 2.5 hours. Let's see if I can do this without using a single blood orange. Oh gosh, they're switching rows multiple times now. Well, one blood orange used, same as in the adventure level. Wow, that was a quick first sun. Thanks for playing our level. Yeah, the garlic level is kind of similar to some of the Altford end of the road levels, isn't it? Oh, we're not even like, we're only just about halfway through the level, wow. I think hard mode made the level longer than it normally is. Okay, yeah, this is actually kind of ridiculous. How is it still going? At this point, I'm surprised they aren't spawning brickheads. Okay. And then the extremely easy final wave due to how many graves have been busted. Let's bust 2 more for the sake of getting more money. Because who doesn't like more money? That was honestly quite tricky. That was harder than I thought it would be. But having played brutal mode, it wasn't as bad as it could have been. Football zombie in an all water level. Okay. Sure. That makes sense. I think once again I just rely on the pre-picked plants that I'm building with to do the damage. And then bring some instas that are good in the water. Seeing stars if it was an actually interesting level. I think I'll blood orange those too when they get far enough. For anyone that's wondering what the main difference is between Sea Star and Starfruit, aside from being aquatic, Sea Star can angle itself to shoot in different directions, so it can hit in up to 10 different angles. Well, there's the football zombie. He looks a bit weird in the water, not gonna lie. Well, I've nearly won. And that's that. Definitely a better level than Seeing Stars, but Seeing Stars is still quite an easy level. I see Zombotany 3 there. The really funny thing is, with the order I'm doing the levels, I would play that before I play Zombotany 2. But that will be next week. So I've done just over half of the minigames. I've got 30 out of 55. So next week I will be playing more minigames and finishing them off. Until then, thank you for watching, and that's it for today.